Give a great hand to the Prescott Choir as they minister.
My name's Casey Brew. I just want to give God glory, what he's done in my life. 2 years ago, 4th of July, I remember walking outside and I remember looking up at the stars and I'm hearing I'm strung out on heroin. I'm 19 years old and I think to myself, is there anything good going to come out of my life? And I couldn't answer that. There was nothing good in my life. I was raised actually in a very good family. Wasn't a Christian family, but I was raised, my parents cared for me, they loved me, they supported me, they didn't abuse me. But at a very young age, when I was 11, I smoked a cigarette one night because I thought that people would like me. I didn't like the way I felt about myself, and I felt like if I smoked this cigarette, that people would like me. You know, I'd have friends. Couple hours later, I'm smoking weed. And that started a pace for the next 8-9 years of my life. And by the time I'm 15 years old, I'm using heroin. By the time I'm 16, I'm shooting it and I'm selling it. By the time I'm 19, I'm in and out of jail, rehabs, NA, AA, all these programs. And I'm shooting meth and heroin every single day. And I got to the point in my life where I knew I had to stop. I remember one night I had this needle and it was full of heroin, and I looked at it and I said, I've given my whole life to this stuff right here. I've sacrificed everything, relationships, money, jobs, school, all the above, and I have it, and I feel like crap. I'm going through withdrawal, and I feel like dying. I literally feel like dying. And I look at this needle and I say, I've given my whole life to this stuff. I put it in my vein and I use it, but that feeling did not go away. I still felt like dying. I've given my whole life to this stuff, and it's doing nothing for me anymore. And that left me with one last option. I went through the rehabs, the medication, the methadone, the girls, the school, the halfway houses. Nothing worked. I thought death was my last option. I didn't know who Jesus was. I heard his name before, but I had no idea who he was. I bumped into a guy, one of my old buddies. He was with a guy named John Crow, and they gave me a number to a rehab called Life Transformation Recovery. I went into Life Transformation Recovery 20 minutes before I did my last shot of heroin. I went in, they took me straight to the 180. I'm outside puking everywhere. I got puke on my shoes. Nate Rush is like, is that puke on your shoes? And one of the guys prayed with me, and I'm high. I'm in this fog. I pray to God. I say the sinner's prayer. You know, nothing really happened. I'm in this fog. The next day, Sunday night service, Pastor Greg is preaching, and I'm still in this fog. I don't remember much. All I remember is Pastor Greg saying, if you want your life to change, raise your hand. I raised my hand. Still, you know, I was open. You know, nothing really happened. A week later, I'm in Las Vegas on the impact team at Scott Lamb's church. They're street preaching on Fairmont Street. The next day I come back, I get baptized in water. The next morning, Monday, I get baptized in the Holy Ghost. That is when I got saved. I got baptized, and I knew God was real at that moment. That is when I got saved. And God started blessing my life. I went through the rehab, graduated in 11 months. The next day, started working there. I work there today. Joined it. You know, God just blessed my life. He's restored my family. I wake up every day and I get to see men changed by God. Every single day I see God change these men's life. And just when I thought I had no more hope, God showed up and he showed me that there's something we're living for. And if you're here tonight and you don't know, you don't have a hope, you're not sure, you look up in the sky and you say, what good is going to come out of my life? There is good. Jesus Christ will give you that. Thank you.
He's available. He's not married yet either.
you're going to have to wait a minute.